Hi, everybody. Welcome to the IWA on Sports Channel America. Yeah. I'm Lee Marshall along with Don and Dallas Page. How you doing tonight, brother?
Brother, I am cocked, locked, and ready to rock. Good God. Pay attention, all you Copenhagen niggas. Do Maximius, grab beer, drinking redneck, because we got a nation kind of wrestler tonight. We got Derek Starfire Duke. We got the Golden Phoenix. We got the Junkyard Dog. Kerry Von Erich going up against the man I have in the right. Lethal, Larry Camereon, and Jim Joe Strongbow. Right here, live in color, the IWA.
Don't go away. What a show we got for you coming up. Do not even think about leaving. Roll the VCR, Grandma. We're coming right back. Hi, everybody. Lee Marshall of DDP, IWA, Sports Channel America. Got a lot of initials in there on that one.
Live and in color, baby. I'll tell you, you want to see a put-together individual, check out Al the Sledgehammer. This guy's got to have 22-inch arms at least. He's got to be every bit of 6'7", 6'8". I was looking up to him.
I got a guarantee for you. You want to look at somebody cut up? Somebody looks like they got dressed in a phone booth. Have a look at Starfire Derek Dukes, but I wouldn't expect you to have anything kind to say about Dukes. You and he have had your go-rounds in the past already.
He's taking out my man Derek Dukes right to dance right now. Well, reverses him.
Drop down by Dukes. Into the ropes goes the Sledgehammer. Flying drop kick by Starfire Derek Dukes. Just like when he used to taunt Diamond Dallas Page when Dukes was a member of the Top Guns.
Top Guns, brother, Top Guns. They weren't Top Guns, squirt guns, cat guns. They weren't Top Guns. All I know is my boys, BAWD Band Company, put them to rest.
I think Dukes is going to have to learn better. Oh, nice move. Oh, very smart move by Derek Starfire Dukes. Now the Sledgehammer being managed by Dr. Mark Curtis, who calls himself the Master of Disaster. You imagine somebody 5'4", 122 pounds calling themselves the Master of Disaster?
You don't know what he's got up his sleeve. I don't know what he's saying that about him for.
Well, I know he's got Al the Sledgehammer. And you can see Dukes is already broken open.
He got up on a little easy there, Sledgehammer. He wasn't showing any Sledgehammer strength.
Have a look right under the right arm of Derek Starfire Dukes. He's cut badly.
Oh, manhandled him right there. He's a little cavalier on his kicks there. Try to scoop it down.
Wow. Dukes gets out of the way.
Showing the quickness of Derek Dukes there.
Now the Sledgehammer, 290 pounds, one half of the Motor City Madman. And then Dukes going to town on it. The Sledgehammer reverses it. Big thundering right forearm. Into the ropes goes Dukes. No reversal. Whoa! 1, 2, 3.
His own manager knocked him out. Now that was a head-drop move by Dukes, I gotta say. He saw the Master of Disaster sitting up on the apron there and threw the quick reverse down on Sledgehammer. I'll tell you, man, now that was a heads-up move by Dukes.
You're going to get a chance to look at it again. But I want to make one point about Dr. Mark Curtis, the manager. He had no business being up there. Yeah, let's have another look at it.
I think Sledgehammer fired him right there.
He could have. As you said, watch what Dukes does. And Curtis, what's he doing up there?
The ropes ripped him right back into the ring. Flat on his back. Now this shows the quickness of Derek Dukes. Seeing that he's got the left leg, that's it, right or right. The left leg up in the air. Dukes swings in there, he's trying to get up, he hooks the leg, throws him up. That's all she wrote for the big man. We'll throw it right back. We'll be back after these important messages.
I personally have done play-by-play in the state of Tennessee. Texas, in Chicago, on worldwide television. The King, Jerry Lawler, the undisputed unified heavyweight champion of the world, against the man they call the modern-day warrior. It's going to be you and Kerry Von Erich one more time,
You're
Jerry.
excited about that,
I
aren't you?
am ecstatic about it.
I'm not. I'm sick of seeing Kerry Von Erich. I see him in my sleep. Every time I look over my shoulder, Kerry Von Erich is dogging me. He's won another shot at this world heavyweight title. Now he's even followed me to the IWA. Well, let me tell you about Kerry Von Erich. Sure, he's a big, impressive-looking specimen. He's got muscles in places most people don't even have places. But he reminds me of dinosaurs that used to roam the earth. Those big, impressive-looking creatures, they were great, big, and huge, but the only problem was they had a brain about the size of a pea. And that's what Kerry Von Erich has. Just to give you a little example, mind readers only charge this guy half price. Do you understand where I'm coming from? He may have the size, he may have the brawn, but he don't have the brains to take this title from me. That's why I am the undisputed world heavyweight champion, and I will remain that.
And this is what wrestling fans want. Lawler and Von Erich right here.
If they start crisscrossing in the ring, we're going to lose the whole ring right here tonight.
Well, I want to make two things very clear. One is our ring announcer was only off by 70 pounds. The man is 470 pounds, not 415. And the other thing is, when you see Kokina Maximus, I don't want you to get the impression that he is coming here to beat somebody. He is coming here to beat up on somebody. The man does not care if he wins. He could care less what the end result is. He has just come here to hand somebody their head on the platter.
Well, I'll tell you what, he got his day cut out for him right here with Big Hoss, because this is two, and I don't mean to call them boys, but two big boys.
You've got almost a half-ton of humanity in the ring. And I suppose if you throw the referee in, that puts him over the top. Kokina Maximus and Big Hoss.
Let me give you a little education here, Lee Marshall.
Oh, well, that'll be the day, but go ahead.
How many pounds are a ton?
2,000 pounds.
Are you trying to tell me that these guys are 1,000 pounds apiece?
No, I'm saying together they are about a half a ton. And if you throw the referee in, that's 1,000 pounds.
All right. I'll let you slide on that one.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me any slack. I mean...
Well, Hoss, thinking about it, I don't think any man has ever stood up on a shoulder tackle given by old Hoss out there.
Well, no man I've ever seen. And I've seen Kokina Maximus in with some monsters. Headbutt. Right hand by Kokina. Like I said, keep your eye on him. He doesn't care if you count to 5, 10, or 500. He has come out here for one reason, and that is to punish Big Hoss. Now, when's the last time you think Big Hoss, if ever, was hip-locked? Oh, God!
Cameraman all over that. The flexibility in these Samoans is incredible. The front kick almost caught him in the chin.
As we mentioned last week, DDP, you will see Kokina Maximus, all 485 pounds of him, do a standing drop kick. Headbutt, down goes Hoss.
I think Hoss wants to get out there, get on his pony, and get out of here.
Yeah, I think the homeboys back in Cotton Shoe, Texas are going, come on, Hoss.
Anytime I see a Samoan drop flat to his stomach and headbutt someone like that, I even feel sorry for him. I don't care who he is.
And I'll tell you what, the leader of the rap group, the Booyah Tribe, the man known as the Godfather, he's loving it. He's watching Kokina Maximus, and he is loving it.
Is it true that you got some hidden interest in the rap group? What are they calling it?
The Booyah Tribe?
I'm only kidding. Of course I know what a Booyah Tribe is.
Oh, man, I think the Booyah Tribe is one of the greatest groups out there right now. I mean, you'd probably be surprised to pick up a copy of Rapid magazine, and who's on the cover? The Booyah Tribe, related to Kokina Maximus. Ow! Look at this, right onto the trapezius muscles.
He's just wearing them down here. He hit them, every one of those pressure points in the neck there.
Yeah. Wow. And now Kokina giving him the bad mouth.
I'll tell you, we have a serious hour of wrestling lined up. We still have to call Junkyard Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Lethal Rider. Oh, my God. Throwing it right down here. Watch
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Kokina coming down on Big Hoss.
I'll pull the table out of the way.
Referee put the count on him. Headbutt. Oh, my Lord.
Like a freight train coming at you when these two guys are coming at you.
And Doc Diamond, the manager of Big Hoss, he's moving in. Referee has called for the foul. I don't know if it's a double count out, a disqualification. Watch out. Oh, my Lord. And Kokina still clubbing away on Big Hoss.
I can't believe it. Kokina's beating him like a rat.
I told you, Kokina, he doesn't care if he gets the win. He just came out here to hurt somebody. And that somebody is Big Hoss, but Hoss firing back on Kokina. Headbutt by Kokina, and Hoss is rocked again.
This referee's out of his mind getting between these two guys. Marshall, watch the TV over here.
Hold on to it. I pity the person that tries to break these two guys up. It ain't gonna be me, I guarantee you that. And Kokina just going to town on Hoss. And now moving in on Doc Diamond, the manager of Big Hoss.
He's got satisfied. Kokina wants a piece of Doc Diamond.
Now what do you want to bet? 400 pounds. Big Hoss. I mean, this man's probably never lost a fight in his life, either in or outside of the ring.
This referee is out of his mind.
Oh, he's got to be.
What is he going to be, 145 pounds soaking wet?
And getting in between these two guys, the man must be nuts. Either that or overly ambitious. Kokina Maximus.
You got to pick up one of their big 12-gauge shotguns to totally put Big Hoss out of it.
There's Doc Diamond. He's taking Big Hoss back, saying, hey, we'll get him again.
Hey, it's got to get the gym work on a few things. He'll be back.
Well, this is not over. I guarantee you. This is not over. Let's have another look at it. Kokina throwing Hoss out of the ring. And then Kokina's going to go after him. And from that point on, all hell's going to break loose.
His
DDP.
story right here, baby.
Wow. Boom.
We'll be back after these important messages.
Yeah, we will. He's called the ultimate male, Preston Steele, along with Noel, his manager. This I know. The ultimate in determination, the ultimate in professionalism, and you want the ultimate, the title, the unified heavyweight championship of the world.
That's right. You know, I'm really glad to be here in the IWA. You know, I know it's going to be tough, but that's why I'm here. I think I can take it. You know, I got a lot of things to prove, not only to myself, to my friends, to my family, and most importantly, to all you, my fans. And that's why I signed to take on such people like Ron Bass, Ivan Koloff, King Kalua, Zoltan, and the others. Anything that I have to do, I'm going to do it to get a shot at that unified title. And one more thing, I guarantee you, I promise you, I'm going to give you my 100% best. Everything that I can do, I'm going to do to get that title around my waist.
They're all here, all the greats, including the ultimate male, Preston Steele, who will give you the ultimate in effort every time out on the IWA. Don't you dare miss any of the exciting action. Well, here we go, Johnny Hotbody from South Philly, in there with Larry Winters from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as the IWA tournament to crown a junior heavyweight champion continues. And if you're wondering where my partner Diamond Dallas Page is, well, he's still lurking around, but he was kind enough to relinquish his microphone to Rob Russen, the commissioner of the IWA. Commissioner Russen, we've asked you to come out here tonight to explain a situation that happened only 1 week ago having to do with the IWA Junior Heavyweight Tournament. We saw a tremendous match last week between David Isley and Tony Hitman Stetson, in which Tony Stetson was awarded the victory. But since then, you and IWA head official Sal Correndi have had a chance to not only review some tapes, but also the physician's report before the match. And what is the announcement?
Not only before the match, but subsequent to the match as well, Lee. There was a protest during the course of that match by David Isley, claiming that he felt that Tony Stetson, his weight was somewhat in question. He felt that he was above the 225-pound weight limit for the tournament, requested a special weigh-in following the match. We got together with the State Athletic Commission and the official scales and found out, in fact, Stetson was 1/2 pound overweight. Therefore, the decision was reversed, and David Isley declared the winner.
Now, does that mean that Isley is going to be allowed to advance, but does Tony Stetson, if he cuts weight, will he be allowed back into the tournament?
Yes, he's going to get one more opportunity to compete next week on the card, I believe against the winner of this particular match, as a matter of fact.
Larry Winters and Johnny Hotbody going at it hot and heavy. That's Winters with an arm bar on Johnny Hotbody. But just to make things clear, it's then not dissimilar from a horse race, where a jockey has to be weighed before the race, and he has to weigh exactly the same after the race to make sure there's no hanky-panky going on.
It's exactly like that, Lee.
So in looking back, Stetson proclaimed himself to be 221 pounds, when in actuality he was 225.5.
Exactly right.
Got it. Okay. A near fall, Larry Winters almost eliminating Johnny Hotbody. Couple of Philadelphia kids. Hotbody from South Philly. Larry Winters with a standing arm wringer from Philly down with a guillotine leg drop. And he's going to work on the left arm of the Hotbody.
Not much brotherly love between these two at the moment.
You know, I'm real glad you're here too, Commissioner. Coming up on this show, some veteran wrestlers that I know fans all over the world are going to be excited to see. In particular, I'm talking about the Junkyard Dog comes to the IWA.
We're thrilled to death to have him as well, Lee. He's extremely popular, he's in top condition, and he's in search of the IWA Heavyweight Championship.
Also making an appearance tonight, 1/2, formerly of the WWF Tag Team Champions of the World with his brother Jay. I'm talking about Chief Jules Strongbow joins us.
There's another man who's very much in the thick of the title chase for the IWA title. Jules Strongbow is the younger brother of Jay. Extremely popular and a great, great wrestler.
Nice move by Johnny Hotbody. This could be it. No count of 2. And one other man, wrestling fans that read Bill Apter's great publications, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, and The Wrestler, or Barbie Barker's publication, Wrestling Fury. They know all about Larry Camereon by reputation. The man literally tore through Canada, and he's here tonight.
I had the pleasure of working with Larry Camereon early in his career when I was in Minneapolis with the AWA. He was one of the outstanding talents from the area at that time. I highly recommended that they draft him to the AWA, but they let him get away.
Well, it happens.
He went on to Canada, became a superstar. We're glad he's here in the IWA. Tony Stetson, I don't know if you've had a chance to follow the feud between Stetson and Hotbody, but it's a very vicious rivalry. And Hotbody has been seen on national television, on MTV, has a tremendous following all over the country.
Good heads-up move by Johnny Hotbody. And he's on national TV tonight, right here on Sports Channel America. And we're glad to be with you. Almost a 3 count. Like the tights on the Hotbody. Reversal by Winters. Elbow that misses. Hotbody coming down. Oh, no, he misses. 2 miscalculated moves, and Johnny Hotbody is down on the cement floor. Referee putting the count on Hotbody. And he's down at the base of our broadcast table in front of the timekeepers.
I don't know who's going to make it.
He didn't make it. He did not make it. Here comes the Junkyard Dog.
You know, he's related to Arsenio Hall.
He is related to us. Oh, okay. It was good to see the JYD in the locker room before we started this program, because we hadn't seen each other in a long time. When we were both associated with another wrestling association, the WWF, and at that time my hair was much longer and I had a mustache.
Yeah, you look a lot better.
Well, you know, I cut my hair and people said, gee, Lee, you look a whole lot younger. So I kept it short.
Younger?
Yeah. You don't think so?
Were they trying to get you invested in something?
You don't think I look better?
Were they trying to get you invested in something? That's all I'm asking.
No. Headbutt by the dog.
Here's two big boys in here, brother.
Yeah.
Both going well over 300 pounds. Oh!
Well, Mad Mountain Mike Muller, he might be one half of the Motor City Madman. He might look like the Penobscot building in Detroit. And here comes the dog. Can't run by the dog.
Heads up move by the Madman.
Yep.
Get out of the ring.
Very good move by Madman Mike Muller.
He's out on his feet right over here, baby. He don't know where he is.
Referee putting the count on Mad Mountain Mike. Coming up, a man that you've been talking about for a while now. Lethal Larry Cameron. We'll be seeing him later on in the program.
Truly a lethal individual, Lee Marshall.
Also, Chief Jules Strongbow. Talking about the
Check it
WWF.
out, Russian leg sweep by the dog. I can't believe that.
He's got it. Nope. Dog body had it. Reverse chin lock. I was going to say, you talk about the old WWF days. Chief Jules Strongbow with his brother Jay Strongbow were WWF Tag Team Champions of the world. You'll see Jules Strongbow later on in the program.
Wait.
That one. Oh, yeah.
Trying to hit the Junkyard Dog in the head to get his attention.
I mean, you got to wonder, hasn't Mountain Mike Moore ever seen the Junkyard Dog before? He's got to know that that doesn't work. Into the ropes goes the dog. Over the ropes. One of the ropes is snapped and the dog is down.
We've lost one of the ropes. I told you this was going to happen, Lee Marshall.
The dog is down and I think he's hurt.
They got to count him out.
Referee telling Mountain Mike Moore to get out of the ring or get back into the ring.
I've never seen that happen before. I thought the whole ring was coming down, Lee Marshall. This is what the IWA bout is about. The slam, the jab, the body slam, brother.
And here comes the dog.
All right.
Mountain Mike Moore, this could be the opportunity he's been waiting for. A freak accident. And we could see a major upset here tonight.
I'm telling you, you got to hand it to the power of Man Mountain. He threw with such fury into the ropes that he sent the dog and the ropes right out of the ring.
And here comes the JYD. Dog firing back. Tremendous headbutt and watch the dog. He's not going to let him go. Oh! Down for the cover. 1, 2, 3. What a comeback by the JYD. What a tremendous win by the Junkyard Dog. Yeah. The Junkyard Dog. You talk about overcoming adversity.
Here we got it on the instant replay. Going with a crushing forearm smash. I think the dog, when he had him down right after that, wait a minute, we're going to show the part where he throws him right through the ropes. Dog moving. Whoa!
Wow.
See ya, dog. Coming back when he comes back into the ring. He lays on top of the dog. The bottom line, it's history. Dog with a win. We'll be back into these important messages.
You're probably wondering when it's going to end. When will you see the last of the man who calls himself the King, Jerry Lawler? Well, Kerry, he wants you. He says he will give you another chance to win that unified heavyweight championship of the world, the belt you treasure more than just about anything.
Lee, first of all, you're right. He calls himself the King. I don't call him the King. I think, in fact, most people out there might call him the Queen. But I'll tell you what, Lawler, you want to shoot with me? Come on. You want to face me? Come on. But you got something that belongs to me, and if you want to be a champion that pulls out chains and cheats and does whatever he wants to, like you saw in Chicago when I was split wide open. First, I lost that match, but I stood on my feet and I looked at a man beat on his back, and I looked over at you, Lee, and I said, and I'm the loser, and he's on his back? Well, Jerry Lawler, we're coming here now, brother, and I'm more ready than I've ever been in my life. And I'll take you down, and I'll be the champion for the last time.
The next contest for the IWA is set for one fall.
understand, the announcer was just getting ready to make our ring announcements, and Diamond Dallas Page is in the ring with Lethal Larry Cameron. And once again, I got to wonder if Diamond Dallas Page has any intentions of managing anybody. You know, he keeps saying that he's going to start signing up some contenders. In the meantime, we got a wrestler in the ring that's apparently ready to square off against the Canadian champion, Lethal Larry Cameron. Lethal indeed, 265 pounds out of Calgary, Alberta. Jeez, this guy's just a monster. Home of, wait a minute. Is he, oh. All right, hold on. He's calling for me, I'll be right there. Well, we didn't even get as far as making the introduction of Lethal Larry Cameron, which was a little rude, if you don't mind my saying so. But you're here in the IWA. You called me here. You talked to Diamond Dallas Page. Apparently, there's something that, you got a man here that wants to wrestle you.
Let me tell you people something. The one that don't know who I am. Now, I've been beating up people for as long as I can remember. Now, I know that there's somebody back there in that dressing room that's a little bit more worthy than this chump that you got right here. Now, I want some real competition, and I want it right now.
You want some real competition? You think there's somebody back in this dressing room?
I know you gotta have some.
Oh, hey, brother. We got somebody back here that I guarantee you would love to get his hands on you.
I tell you what, that's why I'm here, to show everybody exactly what I'm all about. I'm not here looking for no pretender. I want the contender, so you get some action right now.
The talk stops right here. Kerry Von Erich.
Right there, Kerry Von Erich, 265 pounds of one put together modern day warrior. But I'll tell you what, he came for action. Lethal Larry Camereon, brother.
Hey, now, whoa. Oh, look at the body on the modern day warrior. What were you and Cameron out there talking about? You managing this man? Are you managing this man?
Brother, when I want you to know something, I'll let you know. The bottom line is Larry and I are buddies, and that's the end of the discussion.
All right.
He came here for some action. We discussed something. Hey, brother, they know I am the mastermind of the sport of the Diamond Exchange, brother.
Well, if he came here for some action, he's going to get plenty of action. Oh, my word. Look at the body on Lethal Larry Cameron.
It's about time you acknowledge that.
Yeah, well, have a look at the body on Kerry Von Erich, the Texas heavyweight champion. Collar and elbow right in the middle of the ring. Both of them muscling each other around.
You know, the bottom line is...
Wow, nice move by Cameron.
Camereon did not come here to beat somebody like a redheaded stepchild. He came here to put a serious notch on his victory. He's in the finest shape he has ever been in, brother. And he's going to prove it today by knocking down the modern-day warrior. And he's a man possessed.
Well, I'll tell you what. If he wants to make a name for himself, and he already has... A win over Kerry Von Erich.
Manhandling.
A man who defeated Ric Flair for the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the world. A man who has been the WCCW Heavyweight Champion.
Brother, I'm not taking away any of the credit here of the modern-day warrior, brother.
I mean, you and I... Oh, look at that. Look at the body on this man. Oh, my Lord.
Please. Okay? Please.
You and I were both in Chicago, Illinois, and I remember it distinctly. December 13th, 1988. Kerry Von Erich came just one bad decision away from being the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
Now you can see in Lethal Larry weapon, Lethal Larry Camereon is ready for action.
Oh, he came, that do-rag is off.
The bottom line is Lethal Larry's weapon is not too far from the truth.
No, I think you're right. You're absolutely right. When Larry Cameron came out here and said that he has made a path of destruction, he's absolutely right.
Head shuffle. There's the quickness of Lethal Larry right there. Catching both of the punches that came from.
Von Erich knocks Cameron down. Cameron back up to his feet, and he muscles Von Erich into the corner. Oh, what a right hand. Another right hand by Cameron. A third right hand.
This is a classic matchup, Marshall.
Oh, yes.
He's got him. He's got him. He's going to put the modern day warrior out.
He was taught this by Vern Gagne when Cameron was wrestling in the AWA, and I think it might work tonight on the modern day warrior. Oh, my, he's taking Von Erich out.
Here comes the Sandman, baby.
Crowd is yelling, Kerry, Kerry. But I don't know if all the screaming's going to do Von Erich any good tonight. Oh. Von Erich trying to muscle his way up. I don't know if you will ever see, in the parlance of Don and Dallas Page, two more put-together deeds in your life than Lethal Larry Cameron and Kerry Von Erich. Part of the capacity crowd having a look at Cameron and Von Erich. Knee lift by Cameron, and down goes Kerry Von Erich.
I'll tell you, that just shows what these geeks here can really get this guy to do. He brought him out from the dead. He was out like a light. The lights were on. Nobody was home, and these people possessed the modern day warrior back to life.
Cameron throwing the big right hand, going up to the second rope. Comes down on Von Erich, and Kerry is down.
It's quite obvious that Camereon is going against a home field advantage.
Cameron brings Von Erich up by the hair. Into the ropes goes Von Erich. Clothesline by Cameron, and Kerry's down again. Von Erich is down again.
I'll tell you what, brother, this is a main event in any arena in the country.
You better believe it. Cameron on the third rope. Von Erich's got him in the iron claw. Von Erich caught him in the claw. The famous Von Erich iron claw.
Now he's got to break the hold. He's got to break the hold.
No, he's pulling it back in, DDP. Von Erich's got it in the middle. Very few, if any, wrestler gets out of this.
This is where a disadvantage, if you notice the way Cameron hair is cut, this is where he gets a better grip. Now, if he would have had a little more of a throw, I don't think he'd have that grip. He wouldn't be able to get away. Vice grip fingers.
Oh, unbelievable. Von Erich and Cameron, they're both going out. And Von Erich still with a claw hold. A rake of the eyes by Cameron, and the hold is broken. A right hand by Larry Cameron. A right by Von Erich. A right by Cameron. A right by Von Erich. A right by Cameron. A right by Von Erich. A right by Cameron.
This is an all-air dog fight here, baby.
Oh! There's the bell, but I don't think it much matters. Oh! Both men have been disqualified, but at this point, that's academic.
These men don't care. They're going to take it out on each other.
They're coming our way, DDP. Cover yourself. Watch out. Here they come. Cameron and Von Erich are just chucking right hands at each other. Head first into the table goes Von Erich. They both got chairs. Whoa! They both got chairs. Both Von Erich and Cameron have armed themselves with folding steel chairs. IWA head official Sal Corrente, he's trying to back Cameron up, as is Diamond Dallas Page. Von Erich. Von Erich says he's the winner. Cameron says he's the winner. The referee threw this match out a long time ago.
I think the winner is academically Marshall.
Oh, I think you're absolutely right.
When I see that chance come in the air,
What was it that Larry Cameron was saying, or what did you say to him to calm him down? Because Von Erich, he's still hot. As you can see on the monitor, Von Erich going
Boy, when he's not wrestling with Hillbilly Jim, his cousin, and Cousin Junior, and Uncle Elmer, well, Cousin Luke here. Last time I talked to you, you were raising catfish on a catfish farm in Mississippi.
I still am raising and eating. I'll tell you what, that's a good way to make a living.
But now you're back in the IWA. You want to wrestle. You're looking for, well, I heard you just in the locker room a minute ago saying Ron Bass's name.
Well, that's why I come to you. I want to find out just who are some of the tough guys. Because that's where you make the money. You got to wrestle the tough guys, right?
Well, Ron Bass has always said that he's one of the toughest guys in the world. Brickhouse Brown, he says he'll take a piece out of anybody.
Well, if you get me a contract with Ron Bass or whoever you want, I'll sign it.
Jerry Lawler?
Jerry Lawler, the king, Jerry Lawler.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, this is good. Good to have you off the catfish farm.
I'm not off the catfish farm yet. Why don't you come up and sit down and have a dinner with us?
Oh, I'd love to, anytime. Cousin Luke, he's in the IWA, and as he said, he'll take on anybody. Ron Bass, Brickhouse Brown, Jerry Lawler, you bring it to this big old country boy. He's ready for you.
Come on down to the country boy. I'll be there, and I'm ready.
The IWA Women's Championship belt. Here it is, worn by this beautiful woman, Bambi. And Bambi, I look at that belt, but along with looking at that belt, I think of the women lined up to try to take it away from you. People like, well, Medusa Michelli, for example.
You're exactly right. You know, when you hold a belt and you're a champion, you're defending that championship every night. And, you know, the list goes on and on with the women in this sport. There's a lot of tough competition out there.
I'm thinking of Candy Devine, Sue Sexton, Magnificent Mimi. As you said, the list goes on, and you haven't dodged anybody yet.
Well, I know one thing, you know, I haven't never backed down from anybody. And if anybody wants to step in line, I'll defend it, and I'll put 120% out. You know, there's Leilani Kai, Judy Martin, like you said, the list goes on and on. But when you are a champion, I'm not a hiding champion. I'll go up against any one of them.
And you're looking at one of the greats, one of the greatest in the sport, not only today, but of all time, the IWA Ladies Champion of the World, Bambi. And you are going to see her in action right here on the IWA.
Contest, currently in the ring from Oklahoma, weighing 257 pounds, Chief Jules Strongbow. His opponent is from the Isle of Samoa, weighing 300 pounds, AFA, the Samoan.
This will truly be one of the more classic matches you will see in the IWA. We're talking about serious veteranship here.
Well, there you're looking at that Samu, and he's being followed in by Kokina Maximus, and they are being followed in by AFA.
How would you like to have this man mountain tribe in your corner, brother?
Oh, man. And there's Chief Jules Strongbow, the Ghost Walker. Now, you're seeing a little history here as AFA goes after Strongbow.
Oh, Alpha with a big left hand.
A little history. Jules Strongbow, once one half of the WWF Tag Team Champions of the World with his brother Jay. AFA, also one half of the WWF World Tag Team Champions with Sika. So you were looking at two men that have held the WWF Tag Team Championship, albeit with different partners. How's that for a little history? How's that for some credentials?
I'm listening to you. Oh, no! What are you expecting, some sort of response from me?
Well, I would think that you would at least acknowledge the greatness of these two athletes.
I'm not disputing that at all, brother. I'm just listening to you rattle on sometimes.
I'm just imparting some vital information to those people who have not been wrestling fans for more than 15 minutes. Guys who think, you know, the fans out there that think that all you have to do is take a lot of drugs and paint your face, you know, dye your hair,
I ain't touching any of
pretend
that.
to play an instrument, you know.
I ain't touching any of that. Oh, Simone, my man Alpha out there, he's got the proper lock on the Chief out there. He's got the two. One more and he's out of it. He got it. He's going into his war dance, if you will, laying on his back. Shake, rattle, and rolling.
Here comes the Chief. Left hand by Big Alpha, down
Listen to me, Marshall. Next week, we've got a hot tag team coming in here. The Pittsburgh Express, managed by none other than Pretty Boy Larry Sharp.
Larry Sharp is coming here?
That's right.
Oh, God, really? Larry Sharp?
The Pittsburgh Express. Talking about some guys who spent some time in the gym. I've seen a wrestler before, and they look good on the couch when I've seen them.
Yeah, I know who the Pitbull Express is, and I know who Larry Sharp is, and I'll tell you what, Larry Sharp is quite honestly a pain in the butt.
Hey, man, you have no right to say that.
I've got every right to say it. I've had to deal with Larry Sharp before.
The
Just
Chief
like
going to work
I've had
on
to deal
he's
with
got
you.
a flavor.
He could put the big Samoan out. Off is in trouble. Here comes Kokina Maximus. Here comes Samu. Oh, jeez.
You can't blame him, baby. You can't blame him.
The 485 pounds of Kokina Maximus. The 308 pounds of Samu. You know, the thing about the Samoans, they're like that old Pointer Sisters song. Oh.
Double Samoan headbutt slam.
And here comes Kokina Maximus. They set him up for the big man. You remember that old Pointer Sisters song, We Are Family? That's what you're looking at when you see the Samoans.
They're leaving the Chief for dead, baby.
Oh, jeez. The referee.
I think the Samoans had some relatives there at the Alamo and still a little bit irritated about it. There was a few Samoans there at the Alamo, wasn't there?
Sometimes you make statements that just need to stand alone.
I'll tell you what, the Chief,
Oh, here comes Alpha.
the Chief moves like shooting spitballs in a battleship going against these guys. Let's go to the replay and see exactly what went down. The Chief, he's out on his back.
Yeah, Strongbow, I don't know. They might have to get
I think they've crushed his ribcage. You're our first man.